Hi everyone. So as per the results of the voting that you had done on our WhatsApp group, you guys have selected AS and A2 Mathematics and A2 Physics, for which I'll be creating mock test papers for every paper that you can expect in the following subjects. And the good thing about this is all the questions will be unseen. What do I mean by unseen? The questions will be not taken from your past papers, but they will be new questions like what you expect in your actual examination. Some of the questions will be inspired from the past papers, but they will be different. And some of them will be completely different, which will make you think hard. So this is your real test just a few weeks before your final examination to see where do you stand, and then use the remaining time to improve yourself on those weaknesses and be ready for your final examination. So yes, let us continue with the schedule for the mock test. That is how we will be conducting this mock test, from where you can download them, and when can we have live discussions for the same. So there are two different types of schedules, as you are able to see. The first schedule is for when I will release the paper, on which date I will release the paper. And the second schedule is for on this date I will have live discussion of the solutions of the paper of Statistics 1 from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Indian Standard Time. So all the discussions will begin on 3 p.m. It can last maximum up to 5 hours or until we are done with the discussion of the paper. More actively you will take part, more the time we will have for the discussion, but not exceeding beyond 5 p.m. in IST. So I hope you got the idea. From the first table, you understand that on which date you will get access to which paper. And then from this table, you can get an idea that by which date you should be done with the respective paper. So that during the live discussion, you are already ready with your answers to compare with mine or maybe discuss upon that. Okay, that is the main idea. Okay, just for the sake of example, I know that I'm going to discuss my pure math paper 1 on 20th of April, 3 p.m. And when am I releasing the paper 1? I am releasing it on 15th of April. So you are having time from 15th of April till 20th of April 3 p.m. to complete that paper so that we can discuss it later. So this was about the schedule. Okay. And if you are wondering that if I am releasing Pure Math 3 first, why I am not discussing that first? The reason behind that is because I know that statistics 1 can be discussed very quickly as compared to P3. And the time that I'm having on the Saturday is quite limited. And I know that it's not going to go for the entire 2 hours. But even if it goes, I don't mind. But yeah, the chances are very high that I'll be free very quickly on the Saturday. So I can fit other things on my Saturday list. But anyways, that is the main reason why there is a mismatch in that why I'm not first solving P3 then P1 in the same order. Okay. Now moving on to the next part, that is once you download the mock paper, what you are supposed to do, how you are supposed to solve, what are these exam conditions that you need to keep in mind. So first things first, if you want to simulate the same exact pressure and the time conditions that you will experience in your examination, please follow all the steps that I've written over here. Starting from print the mock papers if it's possible for you. If it's not possible, no problem, you can do it online, or maybe you can look into the questions online and then maybe solve it on the rough paper. That is also fine, but that is not recommended because that is not simulating the exam conditions. So that is the first thing. If it's possible, print the mock papers. The second thing is use the same writing or the drawing tool as the actual examination. For example, if you're drawing with a pencil, make sure you're having pencil next to you. Make sure you're having eraser next to you so that you are simulating that process that you will be doing in the examination. Then keep only the allowed materials on the desk where you are sitting for the examination. No phones, no social media, no internet, nothing. Just have your calculator, pen, pencil, etc. that is required to complete the paper. Nothing, no form of distractions basically. Then either you can sit on a chair or a desk, whatever is suitable around you, that is very similar to what you will be doing in your exams. That is, maybe you are having a desk, a chair, and a desk, whatever it is. Just Make sure you are sitting straight and doing the examination. You're not sleeping on the bed and doing it. Don't do something like that, because that is a comfort that you're choosing. In the examination hall, you won't have that kind of a comfort. Then choose a quiet, distraction free environment. Please inform your family about it already, that on this date I'll be sitting for the mock examination. So please don't disturb me for this many hours. Be it clear, okay? So that you are just completing the paper in one sitting. You don't need to get up and take breaks. Avoid doing this kind of things. If you're having this kind of things, don't do the paper. It's going to spoil the whole fun of the mock examinations. Then you're going to simulate the pressure. That is no pausing, no breaks at all. Starting the paper at the time, ending the paper on time. If at all there is an emergency, you go, or else you don't go. Then set a strict timer matching the actual examination duration. So for example, pure math 3, you can have it for 1 hour 50 minutes, right? Create a stopwatch timer, and before the 10 minutes the examination gets over, make sure that there is some sort of alarm or something ringing, so that you know that okay, yeah, there are only 10 minutes. So that is going to give you the time pressure. It is also going to give you performance pressure, and all of this is required. Okay, if you are having enough time in the world, if you don't have any pressure, you can solve a lot more questions as compared to with this kind of pressure. So that is why these 2 points are important. And then of course attempt your paper in one sitting, and avoid any form of external help. Don't discuss it with anyone before you are done with your test. Okay, I'll make sure that at least on my group, which I am moderating, none of such discussions are happening. Okay, so if you are able to follow all of these exam conditions, you are having a very high chance of simulating the exact scenarios that you will experience in your examination. And yeah, all of this actually helps you. Now, the summary of the video. Mock papers will be released as per the dates mentioned in the mock test schedule. Students should attempt the paper before the discussion session using these exam conditions. The live discussion sessions will be conducted on the specific dates mentioned in the second schedule. And the timings, as you can see, all of them will start from 3 p.m. IST on a Google meeting. I'll provide you the link for the meeting on the WhatsApp group itself. And then if you are unable to join because of some reasons, let's say you're not available on the respective time, in that case, I'll also provide the recording via YouTube channel. Okay, I'll upload the video on the YouTube channel. I'll share the link on the WhatsApp group. So I hope you were able to understand the entire scenario of how this mock series is going to happen for the following subjects. Now, if you are staying in Mumbai, then you do get an opportunity to give this mock tests offline through Cambihub Center. I'll provide the contact for the Cambihub's department in the description of this video. Please approach to their team. They will guide you with the venue, time, and date. So, with all these things being said, thank you so much, guys. I am wishing you all the very best, and it's going to be super fun. That's my guarantee. I'll see you guys.